Sorry.
Hi everybody, this is Nick from OVA Let's Plays. I've got good news with potentially a little bit of bad news with it. Someone told me about the OP accessory mod, which is not the same as OP plus recipes. It's a whole different thing. With this, you get this super damage booster. Now, to show you guys in comparison, here's melee pixel, which is normally what I would use if I was doing melee. And so it boosts the Terrorblade up to 1,700, right? And then normally the Terrorblade's at 220. But with this, it boosts the Terrorblade all the way up to 79,000. So as you can see, it boosts it up a lot more. Now what it doesn't do is it doesn't affect critical strike chance, which is not a big deal because the damage is crazy. But it doesn't affect speed. Now, this is both a good thing and a bad thing. The good part about this is we can do yo-yos now, because yo-yos with the melee speed, it would shoot across the screen. So what this means now is we can do crazy buffed up yo-yos. The only bad part is it still does not work on throwing damage. So any throwing weapons we cannot do still. Can't do crazy buffed up. We can do buffed up to a point, but not crazy buffed up. The other bad news is because this is so much more powerful, this is just one of the accessories. If we were to overload it, and just fill it with, let's see, OP accessory. If we were to fill the whole thing with them, I bet we would get to crazy damage, like far beyond what we would ever think is possible. And I thought that when I found the pixels, but this is even beyond the pixels. So here we go. We're gonna see what it does at full damage with this, and we can add the pixel to it. So holy mother of God! Look at that. It does 552,000 damage for the Terrorblade, and it does 28,000 for the slime staff. 28,000, which is crazy. Now if we add the minion staff to it, or the minion pixel, see there's OP accessory and there's OP recipe. The old one was OP recipes. This, which is still an amazing mod, I'm not taking that away, and it still has its use because we can use the minion mod to boost this even more. And then that, it's weird. It doesn't seem to boost the damage. Maybe it interferes. Maybe you can't. I wonder what happens with the melee if you use melee. Yeah, it doesn't seem. It seems to interfere with each other. Like you can only use one mod or the other. Yeah, it doesn't really. That's a shame, really. And with the minion pixel, you can only do. I bet it still helps the amount of minions you can do, though. So let's just to test this out. We'll use the Terrorblade at first, and then we'll see that the slime staff. Oh, I need the hypothesis. One for the slime staff to try to make it as best as I can. Shoot, look at that magic damage rating too. So it works on everything. So this is really good news. The only bad news is, do you guys want me to start back from the beginning of the list and redo everything? Please don't. Please don't have me do the back. The good news though is we can do yo-yos now, because before we couldn't. But I don't want to have to go back to the list and do every single thing back over again. I really don't. There's certain items, maybe, like Earth, for example, would be cool to go back and do it again. But at any rate, we'll test out the Terrorblade first. We'll see how it does against Supreme Calamitas. I do not have invincibility on, which I should have added, or I should have at least put on the OP. I should have put on the life pixel. But at any rate, here we go. Let's see here. Oh, invincible is on after all. Am I gonna be able to hit it? Yeah, it does 0. The damage is too high. The damage is too high. what happens if I get it down to this? I use just... Oh, good, it works then. So if you use just one of the accessories, it works. So we're still doing crazy damage. Wonder what happens if we add just one more to it. Will it take it over? Okay, so we could use 2. So that doesn't seem too bad. Let's see what happens if we add 2. Yeah, 2 of those. We have 3 altogether. How many of them do we have to add before it goes back to 0 again? A million. This would be really crazy with the... Oh wow. Yeah, so we added 3. Now we have 4 total. Let's see if 4 is when it starts getting to... Yeah, the only bad part is it doesn't help with speed. So if you're looking for speed with your weapon, but that's a good thing for the yo-yos, because you can still use yo-yos in that case. So normally I wouldn't be able to do crazy buffed up yo-yos, but now I can. So if you guys have any yo-yos request that I can do with this, so it creates another option to do, which is good. Come on. Yeah, so that's not too bad. Now let's see how much we can do with the slime staff. Now we have all the boosts up, so it does interfere a little bit with the pixel one, but we'll see how much one slime can do, or 2 slimes. We got 2 slimes now. We'll see how it does against Terminus. Yeah, I really need more than 2. As many as we can. There we go. An army of slimes. It's not doing too bad. Man, that shot out, the knockback is crazy with this thing. Look at that. I have Cthulhu's just getting destroyed. Do we have enough slimes? I don't think so. Need more. The slime army. Don't do the crime if you're not ready for the slime. That's what I said. It's too much, yeah. Destroy them, my beauties. The only tough part is when any of the enemies go in the air. Now you guys might be wondering what the particle effect is, and basically it's the Hypothesis accessory from the Hypothesis and Friends mod, which can help boost your max number of minions, but also does the God Slayer, I think, buff, which that's what the particles are coming from. And Oh, that is really beautiful to see. He just ate all the way through the Eater of Worlds, one segment at a time. That was beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at my slime army. Joyful, smiling death. Swarm of gelness. The destroyer is gonna get destroyed in a minute here. So again, it doesn't boost up. It's very odd that one doesn't have critical strike chance. Still capable. So I might try a yo-yo. Valkyrie, whoa. A wooden yo-yo, that'd be fun. Whoa. Lacerator, that's a good one. Oh my god, Lacerator's powerful. You know what? Next best yo-yo is yo-yo mama. No. I couldn't resist, guys, I'm sorry. April Fool's joke, that's weird. Oh, I beat it. Now for the record, I did not use the... I'll go ahead and use the Lacerator. The Lacerator is going to do loads of damage. We'll test that out real quick. See, yeah, the yo-yos actually work. Whereas with the other one, it would shoot across the screen like crazy and you wouldn't be able to control it. But with this, you can control it. So if an enemy gets to be too tough for the minions, I'll go ahead and use the Lacerator. Or with the Terrarian. That's good news, guys. It's too sad that the throwing damage is not boosted up at all by the accessory, so that's something for both the OP accessory mod and for the OP recipe mod to work on. And you guys have done an amazing job. I've been very lucky in a way that a lot of the people who make the mods or people who know the makers of the mods comment, you know, on the videos, and that's just amazing. But just in case if someone who does make either of those mods, maybe you guys have done an amazing job, but the only thing missing really is the boost throwing damage. I don't know how difficult that would be, as far as, like, I know nothing about coding or anything at all. I imagine it's probably really tough to do, because otherwise they would probably have done it. But I'm just lucky that that's the only thing that's missing, really. Oh, you know what this also means? You know what oh, this is gonna be awesome. The, you guys may or may not know this, but the slimy saddle is determined by minion damage. So, like, for example, like, we could do a crazy buffed up slimy saddle. It sounds weird, I know. Unfortunately, for some reason, I can't get on the... It's probably because we're in the middle of the Terminus fight, but that would be a good battle to see, would be the slimy saddle, crazy buffed up slimy saddle versus, imagine Supreme Calamitas. That would be insane, but the motion sickness from that would be... So I'd have to include a motion sickness warning for sure. Alright, this one's taking a little bit too long. I might look at the rosy slime one too. There's a rosy slime staff too. Yep, the rosy slime staff does even more. Just to be expected. The cream slime does better though. I'll do rosy slime. Why not? To help boost it even better. Yes, the slime army is increasing in number. And there's the crim slime staff. What do we got next? Yeah, it's not taking any damage. It's weird. At least this one does auto, so that's good at least. Wonder what. That's weird. The flare gun doesn't get boosted up damage, but the flares itself does. That'd be really cool too. The wand, my god, the wand is crazy. It already has 3,000. Staff of Blushy. Whack arm, that would be a funny one. There's so many ideas, guys. So many ideas. Apocalypse would be crazy too. But what I will do is I will do Sword of the Multiverse. Destroy this one. Where are you? It's a crazy amount. So yeah, this is awesome. This is also a good mod. The super damage booster from the OP accessories. Not to be confused with the one that we've been using in the series so far, which is the OP plus recipes mod, or OP recipes. So they're very similar names, but very different. Oh, he's way down here. This is going to be fun to see. Almost got him beat. Come on. Yes. Wonder where the crim slimes are. I see the rosy slimes there, but not the crim slimes. It's very weird. go down here where we'll be able to attack better. One of the ones I want to try is the Arg. I'm probably saying this wrong, but it's the Arg Her Staff, which is like the Flame Dragon from the Sacred Tools mod, which is kind of like a really crazy buffed up Stardust Dragon. Almost got him beat. Come on. Jeez. Good. Alright, I'm gonna have to get a better minion. Which one out of all these would be the best one to do? I'll go ahead and do the elemental axe. That would be cool to see. Oh, that one's boosted up crazy too. I don't see it anywhere though, that's the weird part. Alright, there's the whoa. That's crazy looking. That's pretty powerful. I can see that for sure. Try Cosmic Immaterializer too. What other minion we do? Optic Staff, that would be kind of cool too. Oh man, they're just getting destroyed now. It'd be cool to do the slime staff versus just the vanilla bosses, like crazy buffed up. I might do that next. But you guys let me know. I can do yo-yos now. I still can't do throwing items though, but I can do yo-yos now. So if you guys have a particular yo-yo in mind, one of them that I can't do, I know. Actually, I haven't tested out to see whether the pumpkin. No, I'm not. I'm not offline. Let's see, I wonder if the Pumpkin King yo-yo it can be boosted by it. Let's see. then we'll see that, and then we'll end the video for the comparison, or the showcasing the new mod. It's really cool. Okay. Let's see here. Nope, it's still stuck at 5,000. Darn. Even with the so that's one we can't do. But there's Azoth, that's one we could do. There's the Amazon. So yeah, there's different yo-yos we could do, like that's a powerful one. Let's try that out versus Supreme Calamitas, and then we'll end it. So yeah, I hope I won't have to do the whole list again. But if there's certain like ones you want me to do over again, like maybe Exoblade, maybe in death mode, that would be kind of cool. Already got it down to 61. That's crazy. Let's see how fast we can beat Supreme Calamitas with this. Oh man, did you guys see that? It took them just basically 2 hits. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is an awesome mod, and I'm looking forward to using it in the series in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, please share, and like. Thank you guys so much. Bye everybody.